Welcome to the Launch to Six podcast, a podcast about how you can launch your online business from 0 to 6 figures in 24 months or less, regardless of your prior experience. Now, here's your hosts.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. You're here with me and Tom, and today we're going to continue on from our episode yesterday. So how to project your voice. One of the key skills in public speaking is that ability to demand respect, to demand the focus of your audience. And I mean, Tom, you've spoken in front of a number of different sizes of audiences. Where do you begin with this? Like, it's quite an interesting topic to just try and pick apart. Where do you begin?
Yeah, I would say when it comes to projecting your voice, it sounds like, what do you mean projecting your voice? If you're doing a webinar or if you're doing a podcast or anything, you need to get people's attention, and you need to get people's attention by passionately talking, and not being over hypey, but you need to know how to speak passionately, but also doing it in a controlled way, because you don't want your voice to be like, screaming like that. You need to be able to project it. So that comes with practice, and it comes from you really opening up from a body language point of view. I mean, I've studied this a lot through many, many different speakers, thousands of hours I've studied it. A lot of them, they keep their, there's like it's called like a champion pose, a warrior pose, where someone puts their chest out and their arms out and they look up. That opens up the chest and opens up your energy to be able to project more. Because, for example, I'll just give an example. Let's just say someone's doing the webinar and they do this when they're making the offer or a video. They go, so if you go to the page and click the link and you buy the product, that would be great. People do that though. And what happens is you will not sell a penny to anyone. You won't be able to sell anything. You can't sell ice to even Eskimos, because you're putting them off. That's a bad joke, but there's many of them here. So you need to be able to project, and that comes through practice. Some people naturally have loud. It's not about how loud your voice is. It does help when you're speaking in front of hundreds of people. It's more about the smoothness and being able to change your range of voice. So the person that's like, would you like, it's that person at a retail, right? Tom, I say like this, that's $89, that's $100, please. It's they're low in confidence. So if you change it, be excited about it. When you're excited, and when you're a kid at Christmas, they go, it's Christmas. You're like, yeah, because you're excited, because your energy. If you're depressed, you're like this. Oh, would you buy this, Thomas? I've got this course called Millions from Stage.com, and it will probably help you out. It's not going to engage you. But if I say, hey, I've got this course, Millions from Stage.com, it could really help you with your public speaking, your confidence, relationships, and you could even make an extra 100, 500 grand, or even $1 million a year if you're serious. Click the link and look at the difference. And that's through practice, because I practiced it, but that's because I genuinely am passionate about it. So I think what we said, number one, be passionate about your topic. Also be you. You don't have to be that passionate, but you need to be able to engage someone. And the way I would do it, put yourself in the person's shoes. Who engages you and how do they talk? And model that person. How is their tonality? So don't be like, yeah, like that, but you can play with range. So for example, like this, you don't want to be like this. So in this webinar, you're going to learn, because there's no range. But if you go in this webinar, you're going to learn exactly how to see the difference in ranges. And that comes through practice. But yeah, I mean, that's why we have some coaching on this. But I think I got the point across, right? Thomas, you let me know.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, a lot of this will come from body language. So just to give you guys a little bit of background, I mean, back way when in university, back before then, I was quite a passionate martial artist. And as part of my journey through martial arts, I actually got involved with my old sensei back in university in teaching self-defense. So we actually used to teach. We did both. We had kids who we used to teach locally back in Uxbridge. I went to Brunel University, and we all actually got involved with an organization called Secret Me. You should check them out. And ultimately, Secret Me run these very, very, very high-end self-defense courses. Well, they're actually around. They're essentially a James Bond experience day. Very, very cool. I'm kind of plugging them, but effectively, you and your corporate team get flown in on a jet, on a helicopter, and you get taught by ex-SAS and stuff like that. But part of that was a hand-to-hand combat and personal protective training, which we taught, and they taught a number of very interesting people. But the key lesson that I got from doing that, and a lot around martial arts in general, was around your posture, around your body language, the way in which you hold yourself. Now, a lot of people, and it's almost the first lesson, you do this with kids, and it's fascinating. The moment you stand straight, you breathe, you pull your shoulders back, you breathe, and it's amazing. Do this with me, guys. Like, just bring your shoulders back, and the ability then to speak towards that individual, whoever's in front of you. There's something in karate called a kiai, which is a shout. And a lot of it comes from the breathing, from essentially and they used to have, I'm going off on a tangent, guys, I hope you won't mind, but the history of the kiai was, they said the old masters, when they used to shout, they used to be able to shout at the precise, what's the word, Tom? The precise tonality of their opponent's nervous system. And it would it would freeze up their opponent. But the key thing that it did do was that effectively it taught you to be able to shout without that social anxiety. So you're in a sparring match, you've got the whole club around you, and you'd shout, "Ah!" And a lot of it came from that practice. So one, that posture, being able to walk with confidence, with the attitude of somebody who's there to do business, and that again goes back to your mindset. Two, getting used to being able to raise your voice, and that can come from practice and amongst your friends, around your family, whoever it is, getting used to that ability to lean back and speak clearly. So I hope there's been a couple of tips. I've gone on a slight tangent there, but I've kind of enjoyed myself. So that's
important with body language, because people can practice it by getting their iPhone out and pressing record, or the Android, and listening and doing what you said with the body language, slouching over, and they will hear the difference, and then getting in a stronger position and projecting your voice. And sometimes you need to learn how to project, and that a lot of it comes from energetic work, in a lot of removing blocks from your confidence and stuff like that. It's a very deep topic, and that's why we created our course that we have, and we created this coaching program. And I've done this over the years and helped a lot of coaches. I won't name names, unless they want to come on this podcast and give a testimonial, that have gone on to make, a lot of money in the high 6 figures, 7 figures, and helped a lot of people that you might know out there on the internet now, that are sort of like mini celebrities online, with their public speaking. And, that's why we've got a coaching course to help. And you'll see the link in the description. You can book a call. Look, if you don't even join, there's no plug, but I want to just help you because I'm passionate about this. And me and Thomas will chat to you about your public speaking, because it really does improve all areas of life, relationships, dating, everything that you could think of, but specifically business. So that's that for now, I believe.
Definitely, guys. Yeah. Catch us on the next episode. Hey guys, it's Tom Ash. We hope you guys have enjoyed the episode as much as we've loved putting it together for you. Please, guys, do us a huge favor. Hit that love button, hit that subscribe button, and review us on Apple iTunes. We do read the comments. We want to improve our content and give you guys the best that we've got. Equally, the best comment, guys, we will shout you guys out, and we are giving out free courses. So guys, please come hit that love button, leave us a review, and we'll catch you on the next podcast, guys. All the best. Take care.